or I don't know what else. What else is? I mean, at least these three things that's coming to my mind at the moment. Because if you have parallel compressors and you have load sharing happening, then then you'll have to really play around with where you're putting, what kind of a control system you're putting. Because if one compressor is shutting down properly, the other one can go into surge. So anyway, I've given you a case of a standard case. You have a single compressor. If you can attend the problems in this case properly, you can do it to anything. So it's just that the first time is, once you do one or two projects after that, there's no looking back. You can do well.
So if you want to do the ASV sizing,
yeah,
you need to find out the CV.
Yeah.
So whether this normal shutdown would give you a bigger CV requirement, or
see, your deciding case is your emergency shutdown. Emergency shutdown. See, because in a planned shutdown, you open the ASV and you're shutting down the compressor. So after you open the ASV, you can wait for some time. Let's say you wait for a whole minute, and by then the ASV is already recirculating enough, and then you can trip the compressor. But in an emergency shutdown, there is no time to respond. The moment the compressor trips, the speed is also falling. And that time, after 0.2 seconds, the anti-surge valve is being asked. You open up, bhaiya, means that fellow, oh, now is it okay? And he has to open. So naturally, you don't have enough time to respond. So ESD is a more, if you can handle the ESD case, it will take care. If the ASV is sized for the ESD case, it can handle the normal shutdown, and also it can take care of startup without any hassles at all. I think this is a case. This what I have put here, this graph, this transient, is actually for, let's zoom in a bit, is normal shutdown and emergency shutdown. This black line you see here, this black line, I'm clearly showing it to you. This black line is, see, the moment the compressor tripped, the operating point was moving closer to the surge line. So the moment ASV opened, it again came back inside, and then it is going to zero. Whereas in a normal shutdown, I opened the ASV and it stayed here for some time. After I think, I don't know how many seconds, 5-6 seconds, I tripped the compressor, it's comfortably, it is going to zero. You just have to find a way to tell the ASV, you have to help the ASV to always stay ahead of the game. The normal shutdown or emergency shutdown, the ASV, the sooner it has the information that some disturbance has happened, then immediately the anti-surge control and ASV means, ASC, anti-surge controller must always be ahead of the game. It must know that, okay, whether it is normal or shutdown, it must be ahead of the game to quickly respond to any disturbance that happens. That's the basic principle.
Understood, sir. All right, guys. Any other queries? Dhruva?
Yes, that 100 CV that we use just now, you have already taken the snapshot also. There, if you see, that cup never went towards right side.
Sarji, you have that. See, okay, this is okay.
Here
this is
okay. Here it is coming towards right side, I can see, but the previous one where 100 CV was used, the entire line was not coming towards right. All are going towards left.
Completely, it's gone to surge. It's finished. Yes, we finished off the machine completely. For here, it is only a graph. Physically in the field, what happens is when a surge happens, so you have a shaft here. When the fluid flows backwards, the shaft, because you have what is called a balance piston. So trying to prevent it, you're trying to stabilize the shaft. So the whole shaft will go backward. You'll have the seals rubbing against each other. If you have too much excessive heat also when you're using a hot gas bypass, then the lube oil can lose its viscosity. It will have additives which can precipitate and clog those structures, the seals and all that. So if you in this case, let's say it went like this, completely like this, horizontally, and then it went down to zero, something is really wrong. People, I mean, you will lose. You can have mechanical damage, severe mechanical damage. On LinkedIn, I remember seeing a post where they put a photo of a real. It was totally demolished completely. I should have saved it, liked it or something so that I can retrieve, but I don't know where it is now. So the previous case went completely like this. So if you don't recycle enough flow, that much quicker it will go into the surge region and then the whole thing gets cranked. The idea is to get a curve that looks like this. It must be within this operating envelope. That's all. That's the secret.
Actually, I have a silly doubt. Say, for example, in earlier case, sorry, this happened. Yeah, drawing something. Okay. So in earlier case, it went something like this, and again try to came back, right?
Yeah.
But the point, this region, okay, we are saying that it is cross the surge, but still, if you see the flow rate, it is still positive, 4,000 plus something is there.
Okay, good question. It's not a silly question. It's a good question. So what happens is you have something called high pressure surge and low pressure surge. Sir, you have that. How do I erase this? How do I, this line alone, the circle alone, how do I erase it?
1 second. There is
okay, you can erase the whole thing.
1 second. Clear. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's say in this case, because in reality, what happens is it goes like this. It goes like this. And then it goes to 0. Now, this region is a high energy surge. See, in reality, it is not like surge has happened, Hare Krishna, everything is finished. No, it is not like that. When you keep doing it repeatedly, then it can get damaged. Sometimes there is constant surging and people don't even know that. And one day it just fails. Then sometimes you can have such a situation where, because suppose let's say it went like this also, or let's say, how do I remove this whole thing, sir? Sorry.
There is something called clear.
Clear, yeah. So suppose let's say it went like this, and then it shakes like this, and then it goes to 0. We don't care sometimes because this is a low energy surge. At a much lower speed it is happening. Whereas the higher polytropic head, there is more head here, but it is still within the surge limit. See, think of a car which is going at. I mean, what's that mean? I mean, you have a shaft which is rotating pretty fast. I mean, let's say you have a shaft which is rotating. On that, you keep a hammer. At high speeds, if it hammers, you get bashed up real hard. But at lower RPM, see, if I hit you hard like this a couple of times, you will feel it. But if I do it slowly, you won't feel it much, because so this is a region of, if this operating point went like this, then you have a very high energy surge. But at places like this, we say it is low energy surge. But is it acceptable? Does it mean it is acceptable? That you can only get it from the compressor manufacturer, because he is giving the guarantees and warranties.
Okay, but in this range, we are not seeing any negative flow rate.
Negative flow.
When we started, we said that when the compressor is getting tripped from discharge.
No. See, that is what. No, could you just clear it again, sir? Where is the clear button?
This is my annotate.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, the moment it is moving like this, these oscillations, this is forward and reverse flow. This is what is happening, forward and reverse flow. So there is fluid flowing out of the compressor, entering into the compressor, flowing out of the compressor, flowing back into the compressor, flowing out, flowing in, flowing out. So the fluid is like jing, 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 jing. It is oscillating inside the piping. It is moving forward, going back inside, moving forward, going back inside.
Okay, understood.
So the more you do, and one look at the graph, the way this thing, more experienced fellows, one look at it, they know where is the problem. Is it an ASV problem, or it is a driver problem, or it is too much equipment volume, or is it a control system problem? It becomes, when you do more and more in your career, you one look at these shutdown curves, you know where is the problem.
Okay. Got it, sir. Any other questions for sir? All right, Shamika ma'am, any query?
No, sir.
Learn something new?
Yes.
All right. Okay, Vijay sir, then I think you can conclude your session. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.